Hello everyone, welcome to All About Literature. Today we'll be discussing the summary, poetic devices and theme of the poem Wind. The poem Wind by Subramania Bharti is originally in Tamil. It was translated in English by A.K. Ramanujan. So let us discuss the summary of the poem. So as the name suggests, the poem is about wind. In this poem, the poet describes the power of the wind and calls it destructive. So initially what happens is the poet requests to the wind to come softly and not to cause destruction. He even says that wind crushes everything that is weak. And later he comes to realize that wind is a natural phenomena and it is not going to listen to him or anybody else. So what we can do is we can build strong homes and fix the doors firmly to make friends with the wind. Further, the poet links the destructive power of the wind with the difficulties of life. He says that weak people break down easily, but stronger people emerge out stronger. So what the poet is trying to say through his poem is that wind is symbolizing as the difficulties or adversities that we face in our lives, and what happens is the weak people, when they come across these difficulties, they crumble, they break down like weak things, but the strong people, they face the difficulty and they emerge out as the stronger person than before. So now let's see the rhyme scheme of the poem. The entire poem is written in free verse. There is no rhyme scheme in the poem. Okay, let's see the literary devices that are used in this poem. So in the first four lines, wind comes softly, don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers, don't throw down the books on the shelf. So the figure of speech used here is anaphora. The repeated usage of the word don't in the beginning of the lines 2, 3 and 4 is an example of the poetical figure of speech, that is anaphora. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. So the figure of speech used here is anaphora again, because the repeated usage of the word you consecutively in the beginning of the line 6, 7th and 8th is an example of the poetical figure of speech, that is anaphora. So another poetic device used is alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of a consonant sound in close connection. So in the poem we come across two instances, that is wind winnows and won't want, where this consonant sound in close connection is in repetition. Another poetic device that is used here is personification. So wind has been personified when the poet says you are. He is referring to wind as you. That means he is treating wind as a person, as a living being. So he is personifying the wind. Another poetic device that is used is symbolism. So symbolism means that a thing refers to some other thing. Wind is a symbol. It refers to the challenges or adversities in life. He is using wind as a symbol for the challenges in life. Now let us discuss the theme of the poem. So the theme of this poem is that even when you face a lot of hardships and obstacles in life, you should never give up. Instead, you should befriend those obstacles. Just like the poet who tries to befriend his hardship, the wind, so that it may help him instead of harming him. The whole central idea or theme of the poem is basically that we should not be afraid of the hardships and obstacles that we come across in our lives. Instead, we should stand against it, we should face it, and we should befriend those obstacles and come out as a stronger and a better person instead of breaking down and crumbling like weaker things.